We also have the ex-UMNO treasurer, Azim Zabidi. He is also a director there. We have the legal firm of Abdul Rashid Ashari, who also happens to be the Kappa UMNO vice chief, while Faizal Abdullah, Kappa UMNO youth chief, now division deputy chief, is the deputy CEO of the property developer and investment firm behind the sale. And Faizal's father-in-law, Hon Ismail, is also the former Kappa UMNO permanent chairperson. So it's basically Barisan Nasional. You have MCA, you have UMNO, and you have SPDP. And here you are, Azim Zabadi, treasurer of UMNO. I am the treasurer of Parti Kelantan Rakyat. I have to go around, organize dinners to collect money. The treasurers for UMNO, SPDP are involved in Port Klang. They don't need to organize dinners. They organize much bigger things. Much bigger things where cost overrun amounts to 3.3 billion. And it goes down the line. Big guys and small guys. Even the lawyers, the legal firm that was involved was also wearing two hats. Acting for Port Klang Authority, acting for Kuala Dimensi. We asked at the PAC, why did they proceed with the compulsory acquisition? They did not get the legal advice from the Attorney General. They got the legal advice from the UMNO law firm. So the conflict of interest is clear. Another UMNO connection, that's the father-in-law I was talking about. And Abdurrahman Palil, the cooperative chairperson, he was the former Leong executive councillor, Sementa State Assembly person. This is the connection of Dato' Sri Leong. He holds 70% Wijaya Baru, which holds 100% of Kuala Dimensi. He also holds 32% of Wijaya Baru Global, that in turn holds 45%, and is the main contractor to the turnkey developer. So he is the shareholder, he is the director, he is the turnkey developer, he is the vendor, he is the main contractor to the turnkey developer. How many times that it has been fried and fried and fried, and we are paying for it. So the cost of the project has risen, it's ballooned, 4.6 billion, include the interest 7.5, and there's no way Port Klang Authority can pay. If they are to continue and with the interest running, it's going to be 12 billion. That is the step as to how they started from 2001 right up into the end in 2009, 12 billion. Step by step they were operating. As they have said, as Gandhi has said, that the world is enough to take care of every man's needs, but never enough to take care of one man's need. And that's the greed. From 1.95 billion, it moves up because there was just no control. As I showed you, he became the vendor, he became the turnkey developer, he became the contractor, and now it's going to escalate to 12 billion. So how did all of this happen? If you see at the top, the government, can you see? Okay, we have on your left hand side, at the top is the government of Malaysia. Underneath is the Ministry of Transport. Underneath the Ministry of Transport is the Port Klang Authority. And the subsidiary of Port Klang Authority is the Port Klang Free Zone that is supposed to be the owner of the project. Now, the Ministry of Transport, he plays a role. But before that, you have on the your left-hand side is the cooperative. Now, the cooperative sold the land first to Wijaya Baru and then to Kuala Dimensi. That is the second box to the right, and then the one in the middle is Kuala Dimensi that bought the land. Under the agreement, it is supposed to be a deferred payment, which is the excuse for the special value. But as any good businessman, you always use OPM. OPM is other people's money. So they took the bond. They issued a bond to themselves. And then my friend Chan Kong Joy, I was giving a talk the other night. That was in Desa Jaya. The people there are mostly Mandarin speaking. Chan Kong Joy is Mandarin speaking. Unfortunately, I'm not so good at Mandarin. But it looks like Chan Kong Joy is not so good at English, because he gave the letter of support and it turns out to be a guarantee. So he gave 3 letters of guarantee. The first one was by Leong. It is with this guarantee that the bonds were released. So Kuala Dimensi got all of their money. There was no deferment. They didn't have to wait. From the proceeds, they got paid. And this is not part of the Pricewaterhouse report. This one is where I went into the CCM. Any one of you can go and you can take a look at Kuala Dimensi's account in 1997. 1997 is the Asian financial crisis that crashed. And you find Kuala Dimensi is in financial trouble. It owes the bank term loans 113 million. And these loans went to Dana Harta. 1997, I read this from the accounts. Subsequent to year end, the term loan had been in default, and all the rights, title and interest relating to the loans were acquired by Pengurusan Dana Harta Nasional Berhad. The company is also in the process of seeking its 753.1 acres of land in Pulau Indah. The company, together with the purchaser, is in the process of discussion with Dana Harta to restructure the loan. There you have 1997. They were already talking about the land in Pulau Indah to rescue Kuala Dimensi. 1997, if you would remember, Mr. Leong and his son were also involved with many public listed companies. A lot of people holding shares were hurt. So now you can see the link that this piece of land was used to save Dana Harta.